There are not enough minutes for me to name the many people who, during my 73 years on the earth plane, have loved me into consciousness. So I would like to share with you just 3 cardinal rules of my ability and longevity. 1, surround yourself with people whose eyes light up when they see you coming. 2, slowly is the fastest way to get to where you want to be. And 3, the top of one mountain is the bottom of the next, so keep climbing.
All right. Hello. Greetings, beautiful family. How are all of y'all doing? I hope you guys are all doing well. All right. Sending you all much love and light on this beautiful Sunday, baby. We're going to go ahead and dive into this week's energy. All right. So wherever you are right now, I hope you guys are in a place where you are able to tap into the energy of this reading so we can share space together for a little while here. And yeah. How's it been going? I will say that for myself, life has been lifing. All right, y'all know I love to say lifing, but it definitely has been lifing. And I have been learning so much, you guys, just about my own personal journey. So hence as to why I have been gone, you guys. I've just been really allowing myself to experience mostly. And then as far as the things that have been going on around me, I'm just going to say blessings for all of it, because I know everything happens for a divine reason, and I am learning to accept that. I'm learning to be in a place where I can just tap more into the energy of abundance as well as the energy of gratitude. Okay, like that's the biggest thing. Like even though things may not always work out the way I plan, the way you may plan, we are always meant to still have a sense of gratitude, because we have to realize that things could be so much more worse than what we may look at them to be. Okay, how they may appear to be may not be exactly how they are. Does that make sense? But you guys get what I'm trying to say. So I'm not going to waste too much time. I'm going to go ahead and tap on into today's reading. This is going to be a collective reading for the week ahead. We're going to be seeing what are some things that we could possibly expect from spirit. Okay, what are some messages that they have for us? And when I say from spirit, you guys, for some reason there are a lot of things that I'm feeling that is going to happen, not only in my own life, but as well as other people. So to whomever this may resonate with today, I have this feeling that spirit is going to be giving us a lot of information through experiences. So there are things that you may have been, I don't want to say suppressing, because I do feel like we are aware of these things, but I feel like it's almost like in the energy of like them putting it in your face directly, okay? And not in a way where it's just like a side note where you're like, oh, you were meant to see that, but you didn't see it. So instead, this is like right in your face type of ish, okay? So I think that's what we are going to be experiencing. I definitely experienced that last week, okay? A lot, y'all, like on a whole nother level. And depending on how the flow of the reading goes, I may, speak on those things to better tap in and share my own experiences with you guys as well, okay? But let's go ahead and tap right on in. So the first thing I am going to work with here is the manifestation oracle deck, the love manifestation oracle deck. We're going to get some universal messages, all right? And I am going to show you guys each card that comes out. So we're going to be seeing what is it that the universe is going to be sending us directly as far as experiences this week. What are some of the things we are allowed to know? Because see, that's one thing about reading tarot or oracle cards. We're not in the energy of trying to press to find out what exactly is going to happen, when it's going to happen, but more so in the event of when this does happen. how do I need to be within that energy? What is going to allow me to tap more into the energy of understanding and more in the flow of abundance and going along with the flow of things opposed to going against the grain, okay? So that is something that I like to focus on. All right, whenever I am reading tarot, especially within these collective readings, because much as I love talking about love and stuff, I have noticed that has put me in my own energy in a way where it's like, okay, I'm not very comfortable with constantly always talking about what my ex is doing, what your ex is doing, and all that other stuff. It's so much more to life than just that. And I think a lot of times as tarot readers, we get swept up in that energy of reading like that in order to appease the masses, okay, those who are watching, you subscribers, okay? But Tap and Soul is more than that, and I think a lot of other readers could say that's what their possible goal was as well, to tap more into the energy of healing and not always about the things that don't necessarily even matter. And that is something that I'm learning. So along my journey, I am going to continue to evolve, and so will this channel. And I hope that this is helping you guys evolve during your self-love journey, your spiritual journeys as well. All right. So let's go ahead and shuffle. I'm gonna shuffle 2 more times here. You guys, this deck is a oldie but a goodie. So I actually really enjoy opening up my sessions with her. So one more shuffle here. Okay. I'm going to just put those back and shuffle a little bit more here. So how are you today? Okay. Y'all comment below and let me know how was your week last week. How was your weekend? Okay. Did you rest? This was a weekend for me to actually rest, clean, and just relax and plan. Okay. A lot of planning. All right. And resting and sleep. Okay. So how was your weekend? All right. Y'all let me know in the comment section. But we have 2 cards that came out here. The first one says, let things come and go. Stay calm. Don't let anything disturb your peace and carry on. All right. So this is what it looks like here. So if you notice, she's on a beach here and the sky is a little cloudy. So it's giving me the energy that mentally a lot of you could be in a situation where you could be thinking about a lot of things, probably over obsessing over whatever this possibly could be for you. And what Spirit is saying for a lot of you is, don't allow anything to disturb your peace. Now, I can relate to this due to some things that I experienced, all right, this past week. So when it comes to that energy of not allowing things to disturb your peace and to be in the energy of being able to continue to move on and move forward, I feel like that's the energy like Spirit want us to be in, opposed to harboring on the constant energy of something nagging at you, okay? Because a lot of times when we aren't even around those people that are like, or those things that are maybe getting on your nerve or causing you to be uncomfortable, a lot of times you may not even be around it, but it's your mindset, okay? So because your mind is constantly replaying events or possible scenarios that could possibly happen, okay, possible outcomes, we have to be more in the energy of saying, you know what, instead of me focusing on that, I'm going to push. And this is something I'm learning to do as well. So we in this boat together, okay? We rowing together. But I am also learning along with you guys that we have to be more in the flow of, okay, that happened. How can I build with this energy? How can I move forward with this energy? Okay, how is this going to benefit me in the long run? Even though things may happen unexpectedly, we still have to always remind ourselves, that there's going to be a better outcome, and how can we move forward from that? So this is about the transmutation of energy. Okay, so something may happen that doesn't go out your way. That's okay. Go with the flow. Go with the flow of change. Okay, and that leads us to our next card here. And it says, your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change, okay? So for a lot of you, the energy of change is going to be really big, okay, this week, all right? For a lot of us, all right? Because I want that for you as well as me, baby, all right? So when it comes to the energy of changing, we're going to be really in this energy of evolving. There is going to be some stormy weather. Possibly where you live, you could notice it's going to be raining a lot, okay? For a lot of you, where you live, it could be storming and raining. You could be also possibly seeing the numbers 5 or 555. Some of you could be seeing 5555 actually, and I see it actually on a clock for some of you. So whatever it is that you are doing right now, Spirit wants you to know that everything is happening in divine timing. So if you are right now currently experiencing a lot of change in life, this is happening because you are in the flow of abundance. You are in the flow of change, and I'm hearing evolution. So this may seem rocky, it may seem scary in the beginning, but this is all meant to happen. All right, so brace yourself is what I'm hearing, because there is more. What you have experienced, I'm hearing, is only the tip of the iceberg. Okay, so this is showing me, for a lot of you, you are a lot stronger than you think. Okay, so let's go ahead and yes or no shuffle some more. Okay, so let's shuffle, see what Spirit has for us. All right, we got one more. It says, try to be a rainbow in someone else's cloud. All right, so a lot of you are learning to be a rainbow in someone else's cloud, or someone could be learning to be a rainbow in your cloud. Okay, for a lot of you, whatever you currently went through this past week or this past couple months, I will say for some of you, it has been a lot of heavy energy. Okay, and what I'm picking up here is that a lot of you are more in the flow of healing. So when it comes to you now being in the energy of healing, you have removed possibly a lot of people from your life, or habits and things and so on. So with that being said, Spirit is now blessing you. Divine is blessing you with new people who want to be in your life and who want to see that smile. All right, think. But people who want to see that smile on your face, that is something that I'm picking up for a lot of you. Okay, so this is beautiful, beautiful energy. All right, now you could also find yourself being some use to someone else, as well as love and friendship, or even romance, however. Okay, but we also have on the back of the deck here, and it says, I have found the one that my soul loves. For a lot of you, you are going to be meeting possibly someone this week romantically. Okay, you may also, if this is not a specific person, this could just be you meeting a friend. This could be you meeting a group of people, okay, that you realize that you're gang. Okay, this is your tribe. A lot of you are stepping more into the energy of healing, so therefore you, like I said, you're attracting healed people, and I love that for us. Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and move on to the next oracle card here, which is the wisdom of the oracle deck. I'm just going to shuffle a little bit here. Yeah. Everything happens in divine timing. That's all I keep hearing. And we may not be ready for it. You know, this past week, what I experienced was not something that was planned. And it also taught me about getting too comfortable and getting to a place where I am becoming a little more complacent. And I think for a lot of us this week coming up, the reason we're going to be having these unexpected experiences popping up for a lot of us this week, whether that be good or bad, honestly, but nothing is ever actually bad. This is just a push. This is a forceful push, honestly, to get you to get up. All right, we got to get our asses up, because a lot of times we get too comfortable where we are, thinking that you are okay, and you have to get up and start moving. You really, if you have this energy in your soul and in your body that breathes and wants to move forward, then you would do what it takes. And a lot of us are in that energy now. So Spirit is saying, now that you're in it, a lot of us may be a little fearful, and it's okay, but that shouldn't even be a part of our vocabulary. So we're gonna kick fear's ass this week and just fucking go full throttle towards what it is that you want. And you're gonna be doing so in a much more healed place. Now, we're gonna always continue to heal, so I'm not saying this is it, but there is going to be more, all right, as far as healing, but just that energy of being able to continue to move forward and more of a comfortable, confident energy. And yet very subtle and soft as well, because everything doesn't have to be so hard. Just because I'm saying go full throttle doesn't mean become cold. Okay, continue to love on yourself. Continue to keep that softer energy of being more at ease. Because I think a lot of times when we get in this hustler mindset, we become and we don't realize it. And for me personally, I don't want to be a part of that number anymore. I'm just so tired of that. I enjoy the ease and the flow of life. And instead of me going against it, I'm learning how to seriously just float. So I think that's what we're all going to be tapping into this week. All right, so let's get a couple of these here. So we have co-create. Once again, when you're co-creating with the universe, honey, you're going with the flow. All right. When you're co-creating with the universe, you're going with the flow. And I feel like right now, a lot of us are like this egg down here. Okay. Our manifestations is like this egg. Okay. This is spirit with the owl energy here, that very wise energy. And this is divine. All right. So it's like we are co-creating with all these beautiful, powerful, higher energies to create what it is that we want in life. And it's about to hatch soon. Okay, what you didn't realize is that everything you've been doing, everything people have been telling you not to do, everything people have been looking at you like, why are they doing that? You knew why you were doing it because it was part of your destiny. Okay, so therefore, with that being said, because you continue to believe in you and the journey, and now for those of you who've been doing the work, baby, now we're on this level of moving forward. Okay, and now your manifestations are about to just come out of nowhere. You're not going to expect it. You have been sitting with spirit, warming up this egg to hatch. Okay, that's what the egg is. The egg is about to hatch now. That is your manifestations. Those are your blessings. And you've been blessed this whole time, so don't sleep on that. But what I mean is that the things that you really have been wanting in life, they may not have come the way you expected them to, but they're fucking here. All right. So we have the fork in the road. So for a lot of you, when it comes to this fork in the road energy, you could be trying to figure out right now, which route are you going to take? Which path are you going to take? And I did see that earlier when I was shuffling in the very beginning. So for a lot of us this week, we are trying to figure out where we want to be, as far as I know I want success. I almost like know what I want it to look like, but I don't know where I want to be. I don't know if I want to live in California. I don't know if I want to live, move to Mexico. I don't know. I don't know if I want to just travel this world. So I'm seeing someone do that, okay, including myself. But the energy of trying to figure out where exactly you want to be, what path you want to take. Okay, a lot of you are like, I know I may want to do a YouTube channel, but I don't necessarily know what my niche is. All right, so while you are co-creating with the universe, I hope you realize you've been also finding more about who you truly are as a person. Maybe you have started to change your style, your hairstyle, maybe how you wear your clothes is different. You know what I'm saying? I'm just getting this energy of you completely changing and evolving. But because you are a new person now, it's almost like a baby learning how to walk again. So what it is, what you want right now, you're in the energy of trying to figure out what that is because you're learning how to get more comfortable with this new you. All right. And it's just like when you buy new shoes, new clothes, okay, and whatever the case may be, you have to get used to it. And this new you, all right, like Nicki Minaj say, you ain't fuck me, you fuck the old body. Like I'm so serious, like that's what I'm picking up. So it's like this energy of you being this new person, you have to get used to that. You have to understand her or him a lot deeper, all right? So I hope you guys understood what I was trying to say there. But we have to the C on the back of the deck. So when it comes to emotions, we're really going to be tapping into our inner emotions this week. And I do feel that when it comes to co-creating with the universe, you're tapping into the inner you really, really heavily because, divine lives within us. So for a lot of us, we're learning that. I'm learning that so heavy right now during this time because I have always known that divine lives within us. But y'all, like this past week, I understand why a lot of other spiritual leaders are like, they don't just look at the sky like there is a God in the sky and there is like a heaven above. I am picking up more of like what spirit is trying to show and tell me is that God lives within me. Yes, there is higher power for sure, without a doubt. But Didn't God create me? Am I not of his and her flesh? So therefore, am I not them? Yes, they live and dwell within me. And this is why we are supposed to be healthier. This is why we are, y'all. These are just downloads that are coming up right now. So rock and vibe with me for a minute. This video ain't gonna be too long, but I'm just picking up the energy of like spirit saying, like, you know, this is why you are in the energy of learning how to work with this new you, this new design, because you worked with spirit to create this new you. So now you got to learn how to work with it. You got to figure out what this new you want. The energy of meditate, the practice, of meditation is going to be really important this week. So taking the time out to meditate is really, really important this week for us to tap more into our higher selves, because that's what we're becoming. So we always talk about, oh, you know, you want to become your higher self. You want to tap into the higher self energy. That's your higher self intuition speaking to you. We're becoming that. All right. And by doing so, we're realizing that we have God and God is dwelling within us. So therefore, we have to start acting like it. Okay. So we are all gods and goddesses just having human experiences. And we are all one. No one is greater than the other. And I think this week we're going to be realizing that we don't have to compare ourselves to people anymore. Stop doing that. If you find yourself doing that, fam, don't compare yourself to other people. We are all ones, all right, with a purpose. We are all ones, okay, with a purpose, okay? So together, we are all just a cipher of beings, a cipher of gods and goddesses. And if we all work together, this world would be such a better place, but that's a whole nother topic. But I'm telling you guys, like, once you realize that the only thing that is important is you and what your path is, and then the people who come to co-create and work with you along that journey in a beautiful, positive way. Okay? But I'm gonna hush and continue, but I hope y'all got what I'm saying here. So I'm gonna just go ahead and shuffle the Moonology Oracle cards here. We got one. It says a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. You could be a Libra watching this video right now, possibly, or you could have Libra in your chart. But there's going to be new love this week. I do see that here, along with someone coming in to be a rainbow. So someone could feel like you deserve some love. Someone could feel like you deserve some happiness, some joy, all right? And whoever this person is coming towards you, this is someone that may want to balance things out with you romantically. This is someone that wants to give to you and you give to them as well, so you guys can build and have something together as a couple, as a dynamic, okay? So we have here, be bold and make the first move. All right, sometimes y'all, I be nervous on camera, so I'm slightly nervous. Can y'all tell? I'm gonna get comfortable eventually, but I'm just a little nervous. But we have be bold and make the first move, cardinal moon, okay? And that's funny that I said I'm nervous, because I just spoke on us being more confident. Okay, so that's something that I'm going to be working on this week, being more confident. Okay, so we have be bold and make the first move, cardinal moon. All right, so for a lot of us, this is the week of being bold. Okay, being more assertive about what your actions are, the things that you are saying right now at this time. Like, we are really, really tapping into the energy of knowing what to do, when to do it, and how to do it, and then also not overthinking, okay? Because I think sometimes some of us may get in this energy of overthinking, so for some reason that's popping up. So overthinking could cause you to procrastinate. I'm that person. So for a lot of you, when it comes to procrastination, it could be because you're overthinking about how to do something, and Spirit is just telling you to be bold and go for it, okay? Whatever the first move is for you, it could be Spirit saying that, hey, you said you wanted this new house, this new car, whatever. This is what it's going to take to do it. We're telling you we down to help you. You got to take the first step. All right. You got to make the first move, and then we on. Okay. So that's what I'm picking up from Spirit. So we have here, don't let your past hold you back. I'm sorry. Don't let your pride get in your way. All right. I don't know why I said that, but maybe some of y'all don't need to let your past hold you back. Okay. Yeah. But we have don't let your pride get in the way. Okay. Don't let pride get in your way. I keep messing that up. But it says full moon and Leo energy. All right. So for my Leos, whether you are a Leo or not, we're going to be in the energy of not allowing our pride to get in our way. I don't know why I heard what you talking about. Like, Spirit is like, listen, don't be getting all prideful as soon as something really good happens, as soon as something perfect goes your way. Don't get all prideful and be like, you know what, that's it. I'm good. I don't have to do this no more. Like, no, you still got to work. You still got to hustle. Okay. And that's what I'm picking up here. So Spirit is like, don't get too comfortable. And it's funny because I spoke on that in the beginning with myself for last week. I can admit that I have allowed myself to get too comfortable, and it's cool, but it ain't cool. All right. So don't get too comfortable is what I'm saying. Okay. Continue to put in the work. All right. So let's go ahead and continue. It reminds me of a video, and I'm going to find it and put that clip in here really quick. But I love that clip when he says that when you get to the top of a mountain, you're still at the bottom of another one. So you always continue to climb. And I think that has really just stuck with me. So let's go ahead and move into some affirmatives and get some more info on what Spirit wants us to know for the week ahead. What did I tell you? So we have manifestations. Okay, so I'm not going to read all of this because it's going to take entirely too long, but we talked about manifesting this week. This is a week of co-creating and manifesting with the universe for sure. We also have here the card that fell out, says forgiveness. When it comes to the energy of forgiveness, that is something that is going to brew within you this week, especially for a lot of us who still need to forgive and let things go. I'm also picking up lingering energies from last week coming into this week when it comes to your comfortability around people and groups of people, possibly at work or home or, you know, with your friends. There's almost like some sort of like disconnect between you and a specific person or a group of people. So there is a need to have some sort of forgiveness. One, for yourself, for allowing whatever it is that you could be harboring and holding on to. If it's not, you know, like you're really holding on to something, maybe it's just the energy of you saying, you know what, I realize I've been possibly holding on to whatever. Okay, so and so, you know, I don't know, ate my food. I don't know. But so, you know, somebody did something, you know, maybe they, you know, used your account or something, your Netflix account without you knowing. I don't know. Or maybe they took a friend out who's not really your friend. They could have went out and hung out with that friend. And maybe y'all just need to have a conversation. Maybe it's not needed to become like a argument or some type of scuffle verbally, or God forbid physically, you know. But like I said, y'all, my week last week was not the best. You know, speaking of that, like for a lot of us, we are learning this week to also don't allow things to push you to want to fight. And I mean this physically. But if you're in a position where you do have to defend yourself, like, trust me, I know, but if you could still hold yourself with some sort of composure and control where you don't get yourself into situations like that this week, that is going to really benefit us. Okay? I say us as a collective because we are all sharing energy off of each other. Remember, we are all just in a cipher together, working together, baby. Okay? So if you are staying positive and I'm staying positive, we're just making the world a better place. We're just making it more of a vibe. All right? So on the back of the deck here, we have confidence. And I like this card because we've been talking about confidence a lot this week coming up. Okay? So for a lot of us, we're going to be stepping into the energy of confidence. And then we also have here, everyone's a teacher. All right. I love that energy because once again, the energy of everybody working together is going to be real this week. Okay. And that's why I keep saying that we are all a part of a community of ones together. All right. Working together to build together. And I feel like just like I can sit here and talk to y'all, y'all can write in the comment section sometimes and y'all share y'all stories, and I can completely relate, you know, so we are all learning from one another, okay? And I love that energy. Because listen, I'm still learning, so I do not consider myself a teacher. I'm just somebody that has wanted to do this for so long, and I'm finally working on gaining the confidence to do that. And sometimes I fall short, hence as to why I haven't been on here. Granted, some things did happen, but I allowed them to distract me. And that is what I mean. If you can work on not overthinking things this week, if you can work on not allowing things to distract you this week, it's going to really benefit us all right? So let's go ahead and get some chakras and crystals. I love it. So we said this week was going to be a week of meditation, and we have meditation and the chakra. The chakra is crown chakra. So obviously, because we're going to be meditating, that crown chakra is going to be illuminated. And I love the fact that it's purple because my nails are purple, and the stone is howlite. Okay, and it says to see more clearly, close your eyes. All right. Let's see if you guys can see it. Probably too close. But yeah, so meditation is going to be a huge key this week when it comes to, I heard it's going to be the common denominator to help level things out. So speaking of leveling things out, we do have that energy of a new romantic cycle beginning with that Libra energy, the energy of balance. So when it comes to meditation, meditation is going to be a way of us tapping more into the energy of being able to decipher whether we need to focus on that particular thing or not. Because sometimes with us overthinking, we can't really tap into our discernment, our intuition. But if you are meditating, you're on more of a higher and leveled frequency. So therefore, it's easier for you to really concentrate and focus on the things that you need to concentrate and focus on, okay? So let's go ahead and get one more here. And I love that because we were just talking about meditation. So we have the heart chakra, and the crystal is rose quartz, and it says self-love. You can only love others as much as you love yourself. So for a lot of you, we are tapping into the energy of self-love. And we spoke of that earlier about all of us being on our own journeys right now. And, you know, spiritual journey is a self-love journey. A self-love journey is a self-awareness journey. So a lot of us are tapping into that. So the energy of a new romantic cycle beginning with that Libra energy, it may not necessarily be another person. It may just be you with you. And I don't know why that's making me smile so big. But when's the last time have you romanced yourself? And I don't even mean like just in a sexual way, but just in a way of what are the things that bring you pleasure in your life. And I was able to tap into that energy this weekend. It's only been 2 days, but 2 days alone, not really communicating with too many people, just in my space, you know, like in my own little world. I was able to pamper and love on me and romanticize myself. You know what I mean? Like run me a hot bath. And y'all listen, I'm feeling good. Okay, the energy is good. But this is also a reminder that I can always be in this energy. We can't allow things to come in our life and disturb our peace. Okay, my beach is always sunny. You know what's funny? When I meditate, I visualize a beach. So my beach is always sunny. You know what I'm saying? So whatever it is you visualize when you meditate, let that become like your everyday vision. All right? Create that in the 3D. So we have the throat chakra, and it's sodalite. And well, the stone is sodalite, which is funny because I have sodalite here, and I felt called to pick up sodalite before I came out here. So this is so beautiful. Sodalite is really good to help you to connect with spirit. Okay, so for a lot of us, we are going to be really connecting with spirit this week. You can use clear quartz as well if you do not have sodalite. Okay, howlite would be good as well. Benzovianite and unakite are also stones I like to work with to connect with spirit. Okay, but you guys, sodalite, this is one of my first crystals working with when I started to read tarot. Definitely a powerful stone, so I will be working with her this week. So it says vulnerability. Showing vulnerability is a sign of strength. Okay, so when it comes to our throat chakra, this is a week to speak up. This is a week to be honest about the things that you are feeling. This is a week to be more vulnerable. Okay, so the softer side of you. Once again, everything don't have to be so rah. Everything don't have to be so in your face with it. We can have more peace. I feel called to put sodalite right in front of me. But yeah, so we have the right to have peace. Whether you want that peace or not, that's up to you. If you want peace, then figure out where in your life it may be chaotic, whether that is within you. For me, it was mostly within me, and then a percentage of out here as well, but mostly within myself. So now that I'm working on that, always going to continue to work on that. I'm able to really tap into what it is I need to do and how I need to do it. Now things are actually starting to make sense. So that's what I'm saying for a lot of us, the energy of being more open and vulnerable, not necessarily always with other people. Yes, that's okay. But being more open and vulnerable with yourself. Okay? So let's go ahead and move on to, I'm going to get one tarot card here. I'm going to work with the Miss Cleo tarot deck, you guys. This is her power tarot deck. I love this deck. It's very pretty. Very, very pretty. So let's go ahead and tap in really quickly. I just want to pull a card from her tarot deck, you guys, and see what energy we are all going to be. Y'all, this sweater be moving, so excuse me. But I want to see what energy we're all going to be in collectively, okay, as far as tarot. And I know some of y'all are like, how long this video gonna be? Not that long. We're gonna go ahead and cut it, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this video and that it has brought a lot of you much clarity, and I hope you guys were vibing with your girl and also in a space where you could really decipher what these messages really meant for you, okay? Really break them down and tap into, because for everybody each message may be different because we are all experiencing life, okay? But we are experiencing life on different situations, different levels, okay? Different altitudes as to what is going on in your life, all right? So, yes or no? So we have the Page of Coins, all right? So this is the energy of someone definitely possibly coming towards you this week that is going to want to bring some type of offer of commitment, whether that be within a friendship, a new beginning. This person could possibly be younger than you as well. Now, this may be a offer when it comes to work. A lot of you may end up honestly and picking up more of a career energy with the Page of Pentacles here. Someone wanting to come towards you, or a job getting ready to contact you soon to offer you a higher position. Okay, you're going to be hired for something. Maybe you are already working at this location, so you're going to be getting a promotion. Okay, I don't know why I heard welcome to the big leagues. If you are working in corporate, this is definitely the energy of you getting an offer that looks small, but it's not really small, okay? Now, with the Seven of Cups energy, I do feel like you have a lot of options right now during this time, okay? So once again, the energy of using your discernment to figure out which is best for you, okay? That's something that you guys are going to be learning to do this week as well, all right? So with the Ten of Cups here, the Ten of Cups is the outcome. All right, the Ten of Cups is the outcome this week. So for a lot of us, that emotional fulfillment, that energy of being happy within our our emotions with the people around us. Our environment is what I'm picking up here mostly. Also, the connections you have with those you care about, you are going to value that. Now, for a lot of you, like I said, you may end up actually meeting someone this week. So there's going to be the energy of saying to yourself, like, man, I think I could, really vibe with this person. I could see myself being in this energy with this person a lot longer. I'm also hearing the Two of Cups is an energy that will be very relevant this week as well, coming out in later readings. Okay, so I think this Ten of Cups is also hitting on the energy of manifesting coming to fruition with the number 10. That's completion. Once again, that egg, okay? The egg of co-creating with spirit is getting ready to crack. So I feel like divine timing, once again, is at play. But for a lot of us, we're needing to realize that that divine timing is now. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave it there. On the back of the deck, we got the Tower in the reverse, you guys, and that is a symbolization of what we have gone through, where we come from, and how we have persevered, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and pull some answers here from the Angel Oracle deck, and I just wanted to use these to confirm our reading today. All right. Something flipped over. I'm going to flip it back over. Okay, something else flipped over. So we have look for a sign, all right? So for a lot of us, this is the week of seeing a lot of synchronicities. Like I said in the beginning, I was picking up the numbers 555, the number 5, and then the number 5555 kept popping up. Okay, so and that's funny because 5 and 5 equals the number 10, okay, which also equals the number 1. Once again, we are all ones. This is the energy of us learning how to respect other people's paths in life, because I really feel like that's going to be a theme this week. So I love that. So your journey may not be the same as someone else's, but you got to respect other people's journey, and so do people have to respect yours. Okay, so don't forget that when someone is trying to tell you what you're doing is wrong, remember, their journey is not your journey. Your journey is your journey. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some angel answers one more time here. Yo, I don't know who you are out there, you little lovebird, you, but you definitely got some love coming in, baby. All right, with this romance energy as well as this Libra energy bringing in more love, you guys. Y'all really finna be tapping in to some romantic vibes. Okay, I don't know why I'm seeing the Titanic. So maybe this person saves you from something. Okay, maybe they are like a savior, but there's going to be some type of union between you and someone very soon in the near future. All right, so yeah, this is dope energy. And you guys, I just want to go ahead and close out this reading with a affirmation for the week ahead. All right, you guys. So definitely a lot of you are going to be falling in love this week or reconnecting. Or if you are in a relationship, what I'm picking up for a lot of you, you may find yourself reconnecting with that person on a deeper soul level. So it's going to be bringing back the romance and the connection. All right. So let's go ahead and see what affirmation we have. This is the last shuffle. All right. Yeah. So what is the affirmation for all of us, Spirit? Thank you. All right. So we have denial. Okay. And it says, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. And you guys can screenshot that there if you would like to. Hope you guys can see it. I'm not going to move anymore. Okay, so if you screenshotted this, say this affirmation this week. And, we talked about the energy of fear and being fearful as to which way we are going. Okay, when it comes to being at that fork in the road, you're in the energy of not knowing where to go, how to do something. You're wondering if the direction you're taking is even the right direction. But ask yourself, is that really something you feel, or is it because of the people around you telling you that what you're doing isn't right? Because for a lot of us, that's what the situation is. That's definitely my story. So I'm not trying to push my story on you. Maybe you really do feel like you're not, going the right way. Maybe you really do feel like this isn't working. But you have to be mindful and ask yourself, is that really how you feel? Or is that just fear? Or once again, other people's opinions? We can respect those things. We understand that fear could sometimes come up, but don't allow that to be a part of your story. That is not the narrative. We are not fearful people. We are fearless. All right, so I'm going to leave you guys with that. And I hope that this allows you to go ahead at that fork in the road and decide to take a path and know that whatever path you are taking, that is the path you are meant to be on. All right, I love y'all, and I'll send y'all much love and light on this beautiful Sunday night. And I just really hope that this brought you guys much clarity, peace of mind, and I wish you nothing but joy and abundance this week, you guys. And I will see you beautiful beings in the next one. Peace.